My car was broken into and it looks like somebody attempted to steal it. So today is Saturday the 19th. I planned on dashing like I always do. I went down to my car, got in my car. My leg hit something when I got into the car. And I was like, what did my leg hit? I didn't even think of anything. I went to put in the key and I saw that it looked strange, like around where I put my key in. Like the whole thing is torn up. The whole thing underneath. And then I realized, oh, hey, the window's broken. But I didn't realize it because I had approached the car from the opposite side of where the window was broken. So somebody broke into my car. I don't know when. I haven't driven my car since Tuesday. And kind of like how I can see my car from my window, I can only kind of see the back of it. I don't see the sides. So I have no idea how long it's been broken. Like, none of my neighbors, no one has come up here to tell me, oh, hey, it looks like your car window is broken. Like, the thing is fucking smashed. And nobody came up here to tell me. So I called the police. The police came out, made a police report. I took pictures. I'm downloading so I'm doing the claim online. I mean, and then the policeman told me to go buy a club because he said because my car is a Kia, which is very easy to steal. So the fact that it's not gone is a miracle. The policeman said that what probably happened was they were breaking into the car with the intent to steal it. Someone came along and spooked them, or something happened that spooked them and they took off. He said most likely they'll come back because you can't fix it. Like, nobody's going to come out and fix the window today. You know, nobody's going to, so, you know, and even if they did come out and fix the window today, they just fucking smash it again. So he's like, go buy a club and put it on the steering wheel. He's like, because even if they can get into the car, they can't take it because, you know, they can't turn the steering wheel. I just, you know, it's like, when I say like that a lot of life happens to me, like, I'm not fucking exaggerating. I am so sick of everything. I have to download these pictures. So I'm in the car, as you can see. The police officer, when he came out, he did check the steering wheel, and, you know, he had me turn on the car and everything seems functional. The only thing that's not working is they took off like the bottom thing, and by the way, it's nowhere in the fucking car, so they just took it. Like, why would you fucking take that? But like, the thing that controls it staying up or down is broken, so like it just moves, you know what I'm saying, like as you're driving, like up and down, but it's still steering okay. Everything seems intact. I'm just, first of all, you know, I'm overwhelmed, obviously, because I don't know what's gonna happen as far as replacing the window. That same window was broken before by my son, and I had to pay to replace it, and it was almost $500. So I don't know if the insurance would be different because, like, it wasn't caused by us, it was vandalized or attempted theft or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, because I won't know till they call me on Monday, hopefully. So I don't know if I've got to pay for that. But I'm grateful that they didn't steal it, you know? Whatever happened to make them not be able to finish taking it. Because I would assume however they steal it, they'd have to like cut some shit up or something, and none of that is done. So they must have been interrupted somehow, like right when they were about to do that. So I am so fortunate to still have the car. and just will have to deal with whatever I have to deal with. But the thing is, like, it's always something. I'm sorry if you cannot hear me very well because I'm missing a window and I have the air blasting. And I have this window open to like equalize the pressure. I tried to clean up all the glass and I wasn't able to. I got it all swept up, you know, out of the parking lot, and I picked up all the big chunks that I could, but the pieces are really small and there's nothing I can pick them up with. So I'm gonna go to a vacuum and vacuum them. I'm gonna guess that it happened last night, right? Because if they had tried to steal it on another day and weren't able to, they would have already come back by now and taken it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm guessing that they tried to steal it last night and weren't able to. So fucking car exhaust. So I'm gonna get the club and just see what the insurance company says. But the thing is, like, I was planning on dashing all weekend. I'm caught up at the first job, so I have the time. And, you know, so I had planned on making about $300 over the weekend and then using that money for food for the rest of the month, because for the YouTube money that's coming, like, I had planned on using that to build up my emergency fund, because next month, like, is when I'm starting, like, my new plan to pay off the debt. And this just blows that all to shit. Oh, I didn't even think about my blinkers. I don't know if this place even has a vacuum, but they have a car wash. So I assume they have a vacuum, but I could be assuming wrong, because I don't see one. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Oh, there is a vacuum. I see it. See, it's like when it falls down low like that, it scrapes. Oh, there's somebody at the vacuum. Well, I'm gonna pull up behind them and they can hurry up. But, oh, there's another vacuum. You know what? Let me, because I need a vacuum on that side. Yes, yeah. It's not, it's just a pain in the ass. The up and down movement. Like, I hope I'm not doing more damage. So I don't really think I should be, like, out driving the car. I'm not gonna dash. I'm gonna do these two things and go home, and we'll see what happens. $2. $2 to vacuum your car. I'm looking for the club.
Like a steering wheel?
Yeah, like the anti-theft thing.
I don't know if I have one left.
Alright. Well, that cost me $51.35. I just pulled over here in the shade because I've never used one of these, and so I just want to figure it out. And of course, I'm not going to be able to open it, because what am I going to open? I don't have scissors or anything in here. So maybe I won't be able to try it. It really bothers me that, like, this happened and none of my neighbors, because I didn't go down to because my dash, oh, that reminds me. I have to cancel. Let me just cancel my dashes for the weekend. You know, I didn't go. I had scheduled myself at 11:30 to start dashing, and So it was just a little bit after 11 that I went down because I still needed to get gas and stuff before I started dashing. And so, like, you know, there's like everyone's like windows face the parking lot, and there's people downstairs. They have like their screen, whatever, their porchy thing, I don't know what you call it, but like they're smokers, and they're out there from like the break of dawn to, like, I've seen them out there to almost 10 o'clock at night. They stay in the back, which is like right there where my car is, and on the side where the broken window is. So how did they not just sitting there, you would automatically see it? Why did no one come and tell me? Like, oh hey, you know, your window's broken. Like, that just like really fucking pisses me off. Because if I had seen that, I would tell them, you know what I'm saying? It's just that really makes me upset, and it makes me hate that place even more. So I was gonna come on and dash and actually tell you guys some good news. So what happened this past week at work, if you saw my last video, I was upset and telling you how much I hate my job, which is still the case, but I was offered a promotion and a raise, and I was basically offered my boss's job, and I took it. So it's a pretty good raise. I mean, I'll make more than fast food workers make now, which is something, you know, so that's actually a plus. And then, you know, plus with all of like the extra hours I've been putting in because we're short staffed, and then the raise, like, I'm like, hey, like, this is really gonna, like, I'm never gonna get in here. I'm never gonna get in here. I just give up. I'm gonna take it home and cut it. But, you know, like, the extra hours, and like, I was like, you know, this is like really good news, because like that increase, plus if I'm still dashing on the weekend, that, you know, like I'm gonna have like a big shovel to get out of the debt, you know. So I was like actually like completely like in a different like headspace. I was in a better mood. You know, I was gonna come out here and have a really good day, and then this happens. They wouldn't be able to turn it that way. I mean, is that it? All right, so my insurance company called me. It's Monday. I have $1,000 deductible no matter, you know, what causes the damage. So they've sent me over to a collision shop near me that they use. It's not a Kia place. It's like a Dodge Chrysler Ram place. And I pulled into the wrong area. So now I am pulling back over there. Body shop, progressive office. Oh, I'm supposed to go in the fence there? Oh, shit. So they didn't tell me where to go. So I'm over here like trying to pull up to the service place, but I guess I have to go over here instead. So I have to drop off the car, and they have to look at it, and then they'll call me with an estimate of how much the repairs will be. So I expect to be paying out of the ass. I would estimate probably $500 at least. Let me see how I'm going to get in that spot right there. That's my phone. I have to install the stupid thing on my phone so people can contact me when I'm not at work. Progressive sent me. I have a Kia Optima. All right, so the car is dropped off. They said they're going to take care of the window. She won't be left out like if it rains. It'll be in this locked up place, so I don't have to worry about anybody stealing it. But it'll be like end of the day tomorrow before I hear how much it's going to cost me. So now I'm just walking up to the front of the dealership so I can wait for my ride.